right, let's see. We got 50 seconds left on warm-ups. Welcome back today. In case you're wondering, the bar at the edge is closed. The game prior to this was a heater. They overturned Colorado Springs Black. That's who we played this morning. They beat him in a shootout after overtime tie. I didn't see what how the shootout score went. I was hanging in the lounge waiting for that to end, and all of a sudden there was a scuffle outside. So the bar's closed, and if I start getting hoarse, you can blame the bartender or the previous teams for not keeping me lubed up. But we're looking for a good game tonight, excuse me. Hopefully a little less drama. As a reminder, I believe we got to set our clocks back today. So somebody told me the time if we win this game, what time we're playing tomorrow. I don't remember that, so shame on me. But here we are. We lost a half hour. Just make that 40 minutes for the game to start, and we're going to lose an hour too. So yay! I believe we'll play Fraser tomorrow if we win. I think that's what somebody was showing me, was they're the next one in our bracket. So leading off tonight, we got Patty, Sanders, and Nemo line. Also Tristy and John in the back. That's all she's giving you, huh? Alright, let's get it going. Aspen pushing it off early. Patty coming in, intercepted. John gets it cleared, tries to get it cleared. And John's going to go back on the chase. Make that Nemo pass it to John. Over to Tristy. Tristy, what's he going to do? Tristy sends one high. And John keeps that in. Well, he had it in. Aspen steals it from him. He's got Tristy right there. Tristy, I did not do a check. Sanders pass, dumps it, and Nemo's going to go on the chase. John pushes that back. Patty putting the pressure on, but Cole's going to keep that out. I think our kids are asleep right now. Patty's nice stay by Wally. And we got a whistle. I think our kids are sleeping at this point. I know Ralph's bedtime is in about 20 minutes. Speaking of Ralph, he's going to be on center. He's got Eli there. Eli on the chase. Formby there to help him. Eli's off to the races. Eli sends one. Nice save by the goalie. Also had Cole and Maddox behind him. Aspen wins that one. Cole not able to keep that in. Cole getting pressured. Cole still on it. Maddie sends it over, trying to get it to Formby. Formby looking, he finds Ralph. Ralph gets picked. Ralph lifts a stick, and Eli's going to give him a hand. Ralph's still on it. Formby's now helping. Eli's going to, no, make that Maddie's going to take that one. Maddie sends it out to, I think that's Silas. Silas got some pressure on him. Silas still pressuring. And that's in the upper netting. Aspen, them better have some good lungs, the way living at the elevation they live. On the flip side, it looks like they only have 2 full lines. So Powell sends it off of Aiden over to Morelli. Morelli, he's looking for a shot. Morelli tries to find Powell. Powell tried to backhand that end. Or excuse me, that was Aiden, I think. Powell now down, battling for it. I might have to adjust my camera because they got parents that want to watch their kids standing up like me. Powell dumps that, sends it around. Morelli's going to retrieve that. Morelli battling for it. Aiden's now into it. Gets past Graham. And no, there is an icing. All right, 11:08 left in the first period. Aiden on center. Aiden tried to get to Morelli. Nice job from, I think, Graham that kept that in. Morelli's going to, he set that wide. Aiden on the pressure. Nice. Graham stopped that. Dumps it. Powell on the chase. Powell trying to get through traffic. Aiden's there on it. He's looking for somebody in the crease. Morelli's sitting in the crease, but he's got bodies around him. But Silas can sit it up. Silas on the puck. That thing went in the upper net. As we got 5 new skaters coming out. .10:36 left in the first period, and the Patty Sanders Nemo line comes out. Tristy and Clark behind. Nice snag by Clark. Clark, he might go coast to coast on this one. He's looking for Buddy. He just sends it across the goalies, and Patty's going to retrieve it. Nemo's there to help. Nemo and Patty grinding for it. Clark sitting back. Tristy snags that. Tristy loses it, but he's back on it. Tristy tried to find Nemo. Patty now battling for it. Tristy's going to have to play up again. Patty tried to push that in, but Aspen's defense wasn't going to allow that. All right, Tristy stops that nonsense, and he's going to dump that. Make that. He's going to shot on goal from the center line, and Patty's still out there. And Sanders takes that. Eli's joined the party. Sanders still out there. Maddie's out there. John's out there. Eli, he's going to skate that around. He goes through traffic. But Maddie's there to dump that. Ralph comes over to pick that up to pieces. He got Formby there to help make that John. John sends that back over to Eli. Eli whiffs that one. He sends it out to John. John back over to Eli. Lets him have another shot. Tries to find Ralph. Ralph's stick was not in the right spot. I don't know who shot that. And Formby sends that out to John. John resets, tries to get it to Maddie. Led it a little too far, and Ralph's going to go on the chase. John's going to recover again. John over to Eli. Eli, he finds Formby. Formby gets picked off, but Eli snags it. Formby gives a good job staying. Oh, Eli looked up and so did his stick. Formby, or excuse me, that was Maddox sending that one a little wide. Formby on the pressure. Eli on the pressure. Eli and Formby right there. Ralph's going to go pick it up. Ralph gets tangled up. Ralph's 2-on-1. He's got Formby there to help. Formby's coming around. He's trying to get a shot. He does, and he finds the back of the net. Good teamwork there, boys. Keep that pressure up. With 7:47 left in the first. All right, coming out for Arvada, we got the Powell, Aiden, Morelli line, backed up by Silas and Cole. Got some chatting. For some reason the goalie's on the bench, not sure what he's doing. I think they're messing with some equipment. I'm guessing, yeah, it looks like somebody's working behind him, so goalie must need some equipment. Manager taking care of him. All right, goalie's back in the box. Let's start this, drop this puck. And Aiden's going to try to get that. He gets it to Morelli. Morelli trying to keep control. Morelli back on the puck. Morelli trying to go through traffic. He backhands it. That goalie stopped that up. Cole squaring up. He's got help from behind. Powell ends up recovering with it. Powell's getting caught up in traffic. Cole squaring up again. Morelli there to help him. Silas on the near side. Silas trying to get through traffic. He makes it through traffic. He sends one. Nice stop by the goalie. Morelli can't keep that in, and Graham's back there. Morelli finds Powell. Powell drop, passes to Aiden, but Aiden can't get through that. He finds Graham though. Graham sends one and picks up. The goalie picks it up nicely. Powell taking a stick to the neck. He's not happy. All right, so I didn't tell the defense, but we got Clark and Graham back there, and the goalie covers that. Offense hadn't changed. Aspen dumps it deep. Graham's going to recover. Graham sends it out. Nobody there to help. Nice stop by Walter, but Aspen's there to slip up the garbage. All right, well, this is one of these games where they are not going to just lay down. I didn't expect that of them, but out comes Patty, Sanders, and Nemo. Sanders pumps that up. Nemo's going to grab that and go. Nemo's battling through it, and he gets taken down. He gets himself up before he gets in the board. Hey, it's back to him. Nemo tries to he finds Sanders. Sanders not able to connect with the goal though. Aspen tries to get it cleared. John's going to recover this. He sends it over to Tristy. He dumps it deep. Patty's on the chase. Patty's looking. He finds Sanders. Sanders trying to get through traffic. And Eli's going to make that Patty's putting the pressure on. Tristy squaring up. He's got Eli helping him. John in the back. John takes it. He sends it around. He finds Tristy. Maybe not. John gets it cleared at least. John had pressure coming in hot. He just cleared it. I'll take it. Ralph putting pressure on now. Aspen sends it across ice. Maddox puts the pressure on. Nice stop by Walter. Formby working it. And Maddox is going to send that. He tried to get it to Ralph. Ralph was not in the right spot. That's going to be an icing. When I say Ralph was in the wrong spot, he wasn't in the right spot. His stick wasn't in the right spot to grab that. All right. Ralph, Eli, Formby, Cole back there. Cole sends it back. He's also got Maddox. And that had too much heat. That's going to come back as an icing, I think. Yep, it is. Let me see if I can get that camera squared away. All right. I'm going to go closer to center. That'll help. All right. Aiden Powell Morelli. I don't know if Walter stopped that or went wide, but regardless, it didn't go in. Morelli on the chase. Morelli tried to find Aiden on the crease, but not able to. Aspen trying to push that through. Morelli helping out. Aiden coming in, helping out. Maddox gets a chunk. Still live. Nice job, Aiden, clearing it. Aiden's still on the puck. Aiden's got pressure on him, but he's going to still recover. He's looking for Powell. He's got Powell and Morelli down there. Aiden's getting pressured down there. Powell's going to go do some enforcing. Morelli's going to go help. Morelli is... Somebody just... We got a slashing on Morelli. I didn't see that one, but actually there's a double penalty on that one. I didn't see what happened there. All right, so ref grabbed his wrist on Morelli, but then he also bumped his wrist like a slashing on Aspen. So I don't know what's going on that one. Spencer's trying to listen to the ref talk to Aspen. I'm going to guess it's going to stay 5-on-5. Fortunately, we got Mama Sanders down there spinning the discs. So we got some tunes to break up the silence and the awkwardness. All right, we are 5 on 1, 2. Wait a second. Hold on. Aspen's got 4. We have 5. Not for sure how that happens. Silas sends 1. All right. Silas not able to keep that in. Silas sends that back with an offsides. I'll take it. That kid from Aspen was coming in hot. He wanted to break away. Silas, that was not a bad play, even if it is getting dropped on center ice. Coach might have a different theory, but here I am. All right, so like I said, Clark on the puck. He tries to get to Patty. Patty gets through Nemo, though. Sanders trying to grab that. Clark keeps that out. And Nemo, he's going to try to run with it. Nemo goes ahead and dumps it, or almost a shot on goal. Sanders on the puck. Make that Patty. Patty's grinding down there. Patty still working it, and Nemo comes out. He sends it out to Tristy. Tristy's looking for a shot. Sanders trying to tip that in, but not able to connect. Clark keeps that in, and he goes ahead, dumps that around, looking for Sanders. Sanders battling down there for it. Sanders make that Nemo. Nope. Puck comes out. Tristy stops it though. Tristy looking for his next shot. He sends one. It's not stopped by the goalie. Clark sends it over to Nemo. Nemo tried to get it to Patty, but Tristy, he sends another one. We got 34 seconds on the 4-on-5, I think, because I really don't know what's going on. Clark putting on the pressure there, and Tristy comes and just snags that puck. Oh, and he takes out Sanders. Tristy goes ahead and dumps that. We got some new skaters coming out. Ralph coming out for the pressure. Ralph squaring up. And nice stop by Walter. We got 3 seconds. Oh, and Walter goes ahead and drops it and keeps that puck rolling. Maddox is going to go and push forward. Maddox powering forward. Maddox trying to go coast to coast, gets stopped at the line. Ralph tries to send one, and yeah, one went wide. Ralph he sends it around. Formby's going to take it. Formby keeps that in. Ralph's going to go back on the chase. Ralph got a lot of bodies around him. John sends that back around. Eli's going to chase it down. Eli, he's looking for a friend. He finds Maddox. Maddox sends one. Ralph tries to tip it. He tips it up high. Eli's looking for, again, Ralph's just battling for position down there. Aspen sends that across ice. John stops that for a second, and Formby's going to take it. Formby back. John's going to chase that down. Gets past John and Ralph, and Formby gets through. Formby, nice job, Formby. He dumps that. Ralph comes off. Eli comes off. He's got, looks like Aiden, Powell, and Powell comes in. I don't see Morelli though. So Nemo with Aiden and Powell. Oh, Morelli's in the box still. Nice backhand from I don't know who that was. Anyways, Morelli comes out of the box. I don't know if he was on a timeout or what. Or a cool down. We'll just call it a cool down. I don't know what that was about, but anyways. We're still 5-on-5. Patty, Sanders, Nemo, John, and Cole. Aspen chatting with the ref, and they're going to drop it. Fuck that is. Patty gets that out to John. John sends a wobbler, and it hops in. Sanders was there to help, but I don't think he even had the opportunity to. I think that was all John. Sanders almost was able to help it out, but it bounced the right way where Sanders was just there to look pretty. Don't worry, Sanders. You're there to help, and I appreciate that myself. All right, so Sanders, Patty, and Nemo. Nemo backhands it. Oh, and it squeaked through the 5-hole. Oh, that was greasy, but I'll take it. That was greasy, but we'll take that one. So Nemo leading the charge on this one. We got 0.4 seconds in the first period. And there's the horn. All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. The vibe around here is just off tonight. It was intense prior to the game between Colorado Springs and Vail. It was actually kind of getting toxic, and like I said, there was even some scuffles out there before, after the game, and now the Aspen does not have a giant crowd. Our Nevada crowd is mild. I know it's past my bedtime. I'm sure it's past a lot of other people's. But here we are, we're getting through it. Let's get my periods updated before I forget that. Get my scores right. We still got 28 minutes of hockey left. It might have been the prettiest date to the prom, but she was still a date, wasn't she? All right, coming out for Nevada, we got Nemo, Patty, and Sanders. We also got Silas and Cole in the back. Not for sure if anybody tuned in earlier for the end of the game. Listening to Colorado Springs dad chewing my ear. That was a fun one night. Left it rolling because, hey, that was fun. That was fun parent hockey talk. Hope you enjoyed it. If you were tuned in, probably got a little deeper than what I should have been streaming, but I don't get paid to make good decisions. I just get paid to point a camera and say stupid things. When I say get paid, here just having a good time, entertaining myself. All right, Patty's lined up. He's looking for them to drop the puck. Aspen needs another player. All right, Aspen's fifth player's coming out. Might be past their bedtime too. Patty sends it up. He finds Nemo. Nemo whoop-de-doos, and he hits the outside of the goal. Silas got a chunk, but Aspen recovers. Nice stop by Walter, I think. Silas is going to recover behind the net. Silas trying to get through that pressure. Nice stop by Walter. Nemo got somebody on him, and Patty's down there battling. He gets it over to Sanders, though. Sanders gets it to Nemo. Nemo passed a little further back, but he finds Cole, and Patty not looking like, it looks like he caught a stick in the ab or something. He's grabbing his stomach like he's injured on that one. Not sure what's up with that. If it was Ralph, I'd say he might have to poop, but I don't know Patty's bowel habits. All right, Ralph on center. He's speaking of Ralph. Graham passes that up. Formby's on the chase. Formby, he loses it, and Graham's going to have to recover. Graham sends that up high, and Aspen recovers that. Nice job, Graham, keeping that in. Eli there trying to help out. Ralph's coming in hot. Graham keeps that in again. And Eli's going to send that up. Ralph's going to go on the far side. He finds, I think that's Clark. And Aspen clears it. Clark's going to go run that. Nope, Clark can't run that up. Clark trying to get through traffic. Clark finds Ralph. Ralph tries to send one. He gets tackled instead. Clark sends one across Ralph. Formy's going to take that. Nice stop by Clark. Clark sends one. Ralph tries to tip it in. It's still wild. It's still wild. Ralph's down there. That goalie's got that clogged up. Formy tries to backhand it again, and it's still not able to go in. Ralph getting Gertie down there. Ralph's locking up the defender in front of him. Ralph knows how to be a gnat. Let me go say that. Clark loses the balance. Uh-oh. Eli goes, interrupts that, and Graham picks up the pieces. Graham sends that up and over. Not able to get it out, but Morelli joins the party. Not able to get control of the puck, though. Graham's going to recover, reset. Graham's got pressure through there. He's still going. Well, he was. And Clark's going to take that. Clark tries to get that out, but he sends it around, and Powell trying to move that through. He gets it clear. Morelli tries to push that through and run. Clark is going to start over, and Morelli would make that Powell, make that Graham, make that Aiden. Aiden gets a nice piece. We got a whistle. I didn't see what that was. All right, Aspen got a penalty. I didn't see what it. I didn't see what that was. What was that? What is? All right. Yeah, I don't know either. Well, that's usually slashing, isn't it? Yeah. But I don't. All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one that didn't understand it. All right. Huh? These are readers. That's for this. All right, now put the pressure on. That is on the power play, by the way. Uh-oh. I think that was Tristy that sent that, and John's going to recover that. Powell not able to keep that in. Powell's got pressure behind him. Aiden, I think we're going to get an offsides on that one. All right, sorry about that. I was a little, that was going on a lot. Quick, pretty quick there. All right, well, Pierce County Sheriff's just making a cruising here, but they're about 30 minutes late. Nemo trying to do something. Cole hit from deep. He sends one. Oh, that one had some heat on it. I'm sure you heard that. Matty keeps that in. He passes it back over to Nemo. Or no, make that Patty. Patty's the one on the near side. Nemo's going to go on the chase now. Make that Sanders. Cole pushes that through over to try to get it to Sanders. Maddox takes that. Maddox clears the puck. Patty he does get through traffic. He's got one to go. Patty's fine. Oh, he tried to send it over to Sanders. Sanders trying to find Nemo. Nemo, he kicks it to Patty, and Patty punches it in. Good teamwork there, boys. I think that hit all three forwards before it went in. That was with 38 seconds left on the power play. All right, we got Ralph. He's going to steal the puck. I was checking out the officer friendlies, make that deputy friendlies behind me. Like I said, I think they're running a little behind because this is a pretty lame, or not lame, tame crowd. Okay, we got a Ralph going to the box. Oh, I want to hear about that one tonight. So, let's see. We got Graham on the near side. I think that's Formby on center. Eli coming in attack. That was Silas. Oh! Aspen takes advantage of that. Well, PK with a minute 53 left on the their power play. I think the scoreboard is screwed up because I followed them because they're showing 1-5, but I think it's actually what I'm showing right now. There, they changed it. And who was that? That was Powell trying to push that through. Clark now trying to push that through. Clark trying to find somebody in the center. They're not able to, and Aspen clears that. Powell sends it to Aiden. Aiden not able to, he caught it, but not able to do much with it. Powell's going to recover that. Powell taking his time. Tries to send that up. Aspen recovers that, and he sends it around. John trying to get that. He does stop it and allows Arvada to go ahead and push that. Morelli trying to go through traffic. Morelli not able to get the shot off. Aspen doing a good job on disrupting her. Morelli, he gets through there. Morelli not able to get that shot off. Morelli, he sends one. I think that came off the side of the net. That was Aiden trying to go through traffic there, and Clark recovers that, and then Tristy's going to recover that now. Tristy sends that around. That's going to go to Powell. Powell sends that back over to Clark. Clark's still on the puck. He sends that back around. All right, guys. Powell break checks and decides to skate it forward. Powell dumps that. We got some skaters coming out. Morelli's still hanging, but we got Nemo, we got Sanders. Morelli caught up in the action down there. He's coming off the ice now. Clark tries to keep that in. He's got Aspen squaring up with John. Nice stop. John doing a good job slowing that down, causing a pass, and not a good one. John, he finds Patty on that. Patty not able to get it through that goalie. Goalie locked that up. Nice work, Patty. Nice hustle. So you have cut on Patty, Nemo, Sanders. Maddox and John still in the back. John trying to keep it in, not able to. John battling for it. Maddox is there to help. Maddox squaring up. Walter kicks that to the side. John kicks that out. That might be, well, it might have been a shot on goal. Sanders was there to help. Maddie and John squaring up. Maddie got a nice piece. John's now battling. And I think that was that first tweak was I think a Aspen hitting the back of the goal or the post, and then the second one was the whistle. .5:31 in the second. Ralph, Formby, Eli, Silas, and Cole. Cole recovers. Cole tries to bounce that out. Silas weighing his options. He tries to get it through Eli. Silas finds Eli. Eli's got pressure from Ralph's not able to snag that. Cole squaring up. Nice stop by Walter. And as he cradles that. 5:04 in the second. Ralph, Eli, Formby, Clark, and I think that's Graham. Graham gets it to Formby. Formby's running with it. Formby break checks. He sends it, tries to get it to Eli and or Ralph. Aspen recovers though. Clark squaring up. Eli there to help him. I think Eli got a piece of that one. Clark trying to get that. He gets it to Eli. Eli trying to get it out. He got it to Ralph. Ralph kind of got it to Formby. Formby looking for a shot. He finds the top shelf. With 4:30 left in the second. All right, for Aiden Powell Morelli. Morelli battling down there. And John trying to get that out. He's got Aiden there to help. He's got Morelli there to help. Morelli, he's all over the kids. Powell's going to come in. Powell's trying to find Morelli. Morelli, oh, he took a shot. Morelli's mowing people down too. And I think it was an interference on Arvada. That was Morelli. I didn't quite see the interference, but I'm not going to argue that one at all. There's a lot of battling down there. So Arvada will go on the PK with 3:56 left in the second. John, he sweeps that out. John's still on the attack. Make that Aiden. Aiden putting the pressure on. Nice stop by Tristy. Tristy looking for a shot. And glove by Aspen. Nice stop. Nice glove goalie. Aiden and I think that's Powell. We got Cole and Maddox back there. Aiden looking, he finds Powell. Powell sends one. I don't know if that went high or off the goalie. Powell's still putting on the pressure, and Cole's going to take that. He set that on the boards. He's burning some time. Powell put the pressure on. Aiden now pressuring, and Cole's going to slow that down. Powell and Aiden right there trying to get it. Gets through Cole. Stopped by Walter. And that was Maddox going down. Cole tries to get that out. Aiden now on the Aspen putting the pressure on. Cole looking to get that cleared. He does get it cleared. That is not going to be a shot on goal. That will be an icing, but that did burn some clock time. We're at 43 seconds. PK. Patty, Graham, Sanders, Silas. Patty with the pressure. Silas going to take behind the net. Silas still playing with it behind the net. Silas got pressure on him now. Patty's going to take over. Patty break checks. Patty, he dingle-dangles around through there. He gets it cleared, and they are going to call that icing. I don't know about that, but okay. We got 11 seconds on the PK, and we got new skaters. Couple anyways. Patty and Sanders stay, but we got Tristy and Clark. Patty sends out the boards. Clark looking to try to get that out. Clark sends it around. He's finding Tristy. He's burning some good time there. Sanders trying to get that through. Tristy's going to, he gets it cleared, and we got 5-on-5 as Nemo passes that over to Patty. Nemo in front of the net, waiting for that pass from Patty. Patty's still battling for it though. Patty gets it to Maddie. Back to Patty, gets past him, and Clark's going to recover it. That was not Maddie, by the way. Probably was Sanders. I thought I saw 42. It might have been a 44. Sanders put the pressure on. Hey, Ralph's out there. When did Ralph show up? And Tristy's going to take that. All right, Tristy. You can't hand pass that, Tristy. Tristy. Nemo getting pressure from behind. Uh-oh, Nemo not able to get that through. Or out, excuse me. Clark sends that around. Clark sends that around again. And Ralph recovers. Ralph trying to find Nemo. Not able to though. Ralph battling for it. And Tristy sends one. That was not an icing as Nemo comes around. He's trying to backhands it, not able to get that backhand off. He's trying to get the forehand. Sanders there to help. There's 3 Arvadans there, but nobody can get that through. There was a lot of bodies in front. And John's going to recover. And that's the end of the second. I think I saw a 5 and didn't realize there was no 2 in front of it, and that's why I thought Patty was still out there, and that was actually Ralph, but same size kids. We're going into the third. Got 14 minutes of hockey left. about you guys, but it's almost 10 o'clock and I'm usually in bed, going to bed about now. But here we are. We got 14 minutes of hockey still. As Eli, Ralph, and Formby come out, we got Maddox talking to Ralph back there. I'm sure that would be a good conversation. Maddox being the voice of reason, of course. And John also is back there. And Formby pushes that through. Eli's going to go on the chase. John recovers the loose puck. John finds Formby. Formby battling through, and Ralph's going to try to get that. Ralph battling on that. Ralph's got Formby right there. Formby sends it out to Maddox. Maddox sends one. Eli tried to tip that in. Ralph, the goalie, sucked that up, and Ralph was looking for that puck to come loose. But no availability, and we got the whistle. 13:28. Silas and Cole in the back. Out to Silas. Silas sends one wide. Cole tries to keep that in, not able to. And Silas is going to go pick up the pieces and reset. Silas sends it around with heat. Over to trying to get it to Eli. Eli got it cleared anyways. Shot wide, and Silas comes in, smacks it. Eli trying to get it cleared. He's got Ralph there to help, I think. It's Ralph. I don't know if he's helping or not. Nice job, Silas, playing a little goalie there, and Aspen sends it around. Eli's going to, he got it cleared anyways. Eli on the chase. Ralph on the chase. Formby on the pressure. And Graham going to be the voice of reason. He's going to pass that up and dump it. Nice snag by one of those. Ooh! I don't know who stopped that, but one of their skates did. And Graham resetting. Graham looking for, he finds Morelli. Morelli gets this stolen. He's got Powell. Powell was not biting on that break check, and Morelli's going to push through. Morelli sends one wide. And Aiden, he's trying to find Morelli. Morelli not able to tap that in. Morelli's got the pressure on him. I think that was Morelli's skate that stopped that. Powell got in the way there, and he ended up picking up his own mess there. Powell trying to find the backhand, but he's got pressure on him. Aspen's got four of them on there. Aspen, that was Powell putting the pressure on there. That was Clark sending that one. I think there's Clark. Oh, I was watching Clark go in. Powell is the one celebrating. I'm going to say that was him. Like I said, sorry, I was just trying to keep up with who was coming in and off the ice. Clark was coming off the ice, and all of a sudden I look over and puck's going in the net. With 10:57 left in the, I believe, third period, but the scoreboard says second. I'm going to go ahead and say it's the third. Sanders recovers. Sanders not able to go far, but Nemo stopped it, and Sanders dumps. Nemo's going to go chase. Patty's getting in the mix. Sanders sends one, and I stop a goalie. Aspen making us work for this tonight. Disrupting a lot of things. Nemo getting a piece. Here comes John. As Tristy comes and picks that up. Tristy across ice. We got new skaters. I see Maddox. I see Formby. Tristy's coming off. Patty's down there grinding. Cole comes out and joins the party. Formby, excuse me, that was Patty that was clogging up the blue line. Nice stop by Walter, and Maddox is going to drive this train. Maddox looking if is he going to go pass it or coast to coast? I think he's coast to coasting it. Well, he's going to have to pass it. Try to get it to Formby or Ralph, but nobody's able to grab that. Sanders still caught off there. Actually, I say that Sanders might be playing out there because Spencer might be messing up lines right now. Sanders not able to get through that. Ralph going in with the check as Maddox fighting for it. Cole looking for it. He sends it around, not able to get it out though. Ralph put it on the attack. And I think that's Silas that was trying to send that around. Silas gets it to Sanders. Formby passes it, tried to pass to himself. Formby gets it taken. Eli comes out. We also got Graham. Ralph sends that out, and I think he was looking for somebody, but not able to get it to him. We got a delayed penalty right now as Silas sends that around. Graham sends that across ice. He's trying to find Formby. We got Walters off the. Ralph's going to have to go battle, and should be no whistle on that. There it is. All right, so our battle will go on the power play with 7:50. I didn't see what the call was. Good hustle, Walter. Coming out of the net during that delayed penalty, and Arvada actually did a good job of bringing that up to the up there. Clark squaring up nicely there. Tristy putting the pressure on. Patty trying to get through traffic. Clark on the puck. Clark skating it up. He finds Nemo. Nemo not able to grab it though. Nemo sends it back. Aspen really sent it back. Tristy's going to grab that, or not chase it, but that's going to be an icing. We got 7:05 left in the game, and a minute 16 on the power play. We are on a run clock. So we got Morelli, Powell, Aiden line. We got John, he sends one. That's also Maddox back there. Powell, make that Aiden on it. John almost, John kept that in. Nice there, buddy. John battling for it. Uh-oh. Powell's not going to... Oh, Powell's getting tripped up. Stopped by Walter. And Powell comes and sweeps up the kitchen. Aiden's going to go drive this train. Aiden looking for his buddy. He's not able to get... Morelli was not able to stay upright. Well, he was able to stay on his skates, though. Aspen not giving up. They're giving Maddox a hard time on that one. Powell recovers that one. Powell putting the pressure on. Morelli trying to get through, and he's going to draw a tripping on that. Walter's coming off. Walter's doing his best to come off the ice. Eli comes and joins. Oh, they might call us on too many men. Walter was doing his best to come off the ice, but let's face it, this skinny little bud is big and chubby with them pads. But he wasn't fitting through them doors quickly. And Eli was going to go grab that puck quick. We got 5 minutes left in the game. It's a run clock. The refs are chit-chatting about this. Let's drop this puck. Aspen's in the box. So Armada's on the power play with 4:33 running. Ralph, Formby, Eli. Eli trying to get through. Formby there helping. Formby clogging up while Eli tries to pick it up. Eli finds Formby. Formby sends one. Ralph finds the ice again. Eli reaches and keeps that in play. Eli passes it back to Silas. Silas sends one. I think that might have come off something. Ralph's on the ground. He's not. That's normal for him. Ralph sends that over to Eli. Aspen looking for a call. Ralph, he finds Formby. Formby battling down there. Formby looking for Eli. Ralph finds the ground again. Ralph, he can cause chaos, and Ralph finds the ground again. Eli over the pole. Back to Eli. Eli battling for it. And we got a penalty on somebody. I don't know who. Aspen not happy. Aspen going to the box. I think there's a cross check. So we got 29 seconds of running on 3-on-5. So Patty Sanders and Nemo. Clark squaring up. He's also got Graham behind. Graham squaring up now. Nice stop by Walter. Oh, you did not see that. I'm sorry. Clark out to Nemo. Nemo make that 4-on-5. Nemo just got caught by that kid coming out of the box. Nice stop by Clark. Sanders tried to get it to Nemo. Nemo battling for it. Nemo getting tripped. Aspen not happy. We got 1:55 on the clock. It's running. We got a minute on the, I think that was a hooking. So we got still 52 seconds on 3-on-5. 3 on 5 with Sanders, Nemo, Patty. Sanders trying to grab that. He's got Tristy there behind him. Tristy gets past Tristy. John's going to have to recover that. John over to Nemo. Nemo got it cleared anyways. Patty's going to go on the chase. And Nemo pushes that up. Patty, he's looking for the... He finds a goal. We got 50 seconds. We got still one kid in the box. So to go on 4 on. So we got Sanders, Patty, Nemo. Nemo finds Patty. Patty looking for Sanders. Sanders. Sanders actually behaving down there. Sanders, good job for behaving on that one. And the refs are going to call this one. Sanders doing a good job reading the room on that one. He tried to push that puck in until the whistle, and then he stopped. And did not get over aggressive. I can't say that Ralph would have done that, even though they were up 4 points. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember to set your alarm clocks. I don't know what time we're playing. I got through today. I'm going to be honest with you. I made it through today. When I get home, I may reset. If not, I'll rely on my wife. And she'll tell me when I need to be up and here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. You get to listen to me babble on one more time. Aspen down there getting their picture taken. They should be proud. They made it into the SRT. I can speak for at least Ralph and my family. This is our first time making it into this upper championship. So just making it here is a huge step. Congratulations to them.